I be safe? May I be free? May I find space to just be. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May I find my way back home. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May I find my way back home. We call to mind someone who has been good to us, a teacher, a friend, someone who brings a smile when we think of them. We open up our hearts and we offer them this blessing. May you be safe. May you be free. May you find a space to just be. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May you find your way back home. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May you find your way back home. We call to mind someone who is difficult to us, someone who is a challenge, someone who we don't understand. We open up our hearts and we try to offer them His blessing. May you be safe. May you be free. May you have a space to just be. Can you hear that song? Can you hear that song? May you find your way back home.
Good morning. Good morning. It's so good to be with you this morning. And if it's not morning when you're watching this, then let it be morning for you again, or instead of the sunrise, think of the sun rising anew on your day as we approach this meditation. We have today, I've pulled this card, which is the Queen of Pentacles, which is a card that I love. And in this deck, it's called the Ebony Shield. It's the sanctum of treasures. It asks us to save, invest, and be mindful of our personal security, fortify ourselves, ward to preserve and protect. This is the anchor of a family, the anchor that keeps the ship grounded. And this is based on a warrior queen, this card, who was a prophetess. They called her a soothsayer sorceress. She appears with traditional facial tattoos, magical talismans for fertility, prosperity, and power during magical rites. So that's what this card signifies in the little hexagram that we get with this card is mountain. So in yoga, there's something called mountain pose. And so we find this sense of fortifying ourselves to be a mountain. And we think about, what does security mean to us? You know, for many of us, it's financial security, it's home security, it's food security, it's knowing we have enough. Also, for me, I get a sense of security when I'm in a place of like-minded spirits, when I am seen and heard for who I truly am and am not performing or pretending. I'm actually living and speaking as myself and truly, and that gives me a sense of security to be around truth and openness and generosity and kindness. That gives me security. What gives you security, and how can we become more secure and more like that Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Earth, who is holding us in to almost a higher standard of care, self-care? How can I make myself secure? Sometimes I have to take care of that inner little girl who's shrieking, I'm not safe, I'm not safe, when actually she is, and I just need to tend to her. So it's finding that security and that fortification within the daily sit, just sitting here with our thoughts and just taming the thoughts by calling them back to the mind, back to present tense, is truly an act of fortification and protection. And and we'll also work with some chakra colors today to add protection and to add that sense that you can call in light and call in color to protect you on any given day from any specific thing you need protecting from or protecting with. So we'll also use the tool of counting breaths, which is very, very simple, and it fortifies us so simply in the act of counting from 1 to 10 without the thoughts drifting. And of course, I never can get to 10, so you just start over again and say thinking when the mind runs away from the breath. And it's completely a loving process, no judgment, no goals, just that sense of sitting in presence, alone yet together. So we're going to hear a bell, and when we hear a bell, we're going to begin the sit. And this bell is called an awakening bell, and it allows us to wake up into our meditation. And strangely enough, as we awaken, we close our eyes. So the bell calls us to reduce or eliminate sight, letting it go, waking up the other senses, taste and smell and hearing. Just be with those three senses for a few moments. Taste and smell and hearing. Stretch your hearing as far out as it will go, and stretch it as far in as it will go. Just allowing those senses to wake up. Taste, smell, hearing. And now tuning into that touch sense. Do a gentle scan of your body. See where you are today, where you are at the beginning of this sit. Just a gentle, non-judgmental scan, seeing what's what, feeling what's what this morning. Different body than you had a few hours ago. Always new. What are you feeling? And grounding to the earth with your seat, legs, feet, whatever's connecting to earth. Feel that ground, feel that wonderful, unconditional, gravitational hug from Mother Earth. And just rest here, connecting with the earth. And as we pulled an earth card, the Queen of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles, will take special notice of our connection to Earth and Earth's energy and Earth's gravity today, Earth's love. And when we connect with that tailbone, which is the very base of our spine, it's curling under gently as we sit, allow the spine to grow up from that place, growing the spine like the mighty trunk of a beautiful tree, up, through low back, mid back, upper back, neck, to the very top of the spine where the seventh cervical vertebrae of the neck connects to the skull, the base of the skull. So from base of spine to base of skull, that trunk of that spine is long and strong and free. Rolling the shoulders up to the ears and then all the way down the back, letting them rest like the resting wings of a beautiful bird. Feeling the front body melting back into the back body, belly button to low back, ribs melting back towards mid back, and heart resting between the shoulders, chin resting back towards the neck. Everything long and strong, and everything that's not working to hold you up is fully released. Hands are released, either palm up or palm down. Jaw is released. The muscles behind the eyes, let go, let go, let go. And let's turn our attention to breath. And just watch the breath flowing in and releasing out, filling the torso with breath, pressing the muscles with breath, and then allowing everything to release as the breath releases out. Being aware of that small, organic pause between breaths. And now you might want to cycle in a couple of deeper rounds of breath, perhaps even breathing through the nose and out the mouth for a few rounds. Sighing breath out, feeling that deeper breath, breathing deep into your belly and low back, releasing muscles even more deeply. And now we just simply practice the counting of breaths. The breath coming in and out for 1, in and out for 2, and just gently see if you can get all the way to 10. And if not, start again, no judgment. It's just about walking and fortifying yourself with present tense. And it's a process. As we sit here, alone together, connecting with our divine source, fortifying and protecting our souls without closing anything off, we just get stronger, one breath at a time. in the midpoint of our sit. Let's include some color. Let's feel if the counting of breaths is working for you. That's great. If not, you can let it go. Please forgive the sound of a barking dog in the background. He's just encouraging you to go deeper into the sit, cycling in some deeper breaths. Let's connect with what will fortify you the most today. And let's look through the colors of the chakras. So if you need to feel rooted today, the color is red. You may wear red, or you may run red color through your body in your imagination as you breathe. You may need a creative push today, and that would be orange, which is just based in your belly. If you need courage and strength for the outside world, that's based in the solar plexus, which is a golden yellow. If you need love, self-love, and compassion to yourself and others, that at the heart would be green. If you need to have the strength to speak up today, to have your voice heard, that would be blue at the throat. And if you want insight, spiritual insight, and a kind of deeper wisdom experience today, that's at the third eye, and that's purple. And if you want a connection to divine source, to higher power, to goddess, God, you can focus at the crown on a silvery white color. So choosing one of these colors now, what will strengthen and fortify you the most today? We're just going to now play with, either through counting breaths or just allowing the breath to flow in and release out, running one of those colors through the breath. As the breath fills, you can fill up with that color, and as the breath releases, you can release that color away. So finding extra fortification and strength in running the colors of the chakra, choosing one or cycling through them all, as we stay connected to divine source, to fortification and strength, to protection and love, one breath at a time. In the last few minutes of our sit, let's deepen our cycles of breath, releasing more muscles and bones, deepening the sense of relaxation and connection to soul, self. And if you're working with color in the breath, you might consider bringing that color into your life today with a piece of jewelry or a piece of underwear or a piece of clothing that gives you that color, which is protection, which is fortification. Allowing that color to be with you whenever you need it today. Just like the breath is always with you. All you need to do is turn your attention to the breath for 1, 2, 3 breaths. Dropping down into connection with yourself. And let's take 3 delicious deep breaths. Breath is its own protection, as is love. The bell invites us to very slowly and gently flicker the eyelids open so that we bring the light in, the light of the day, and allow that light to inform our experience without taking over from the other senses. As we connect to breath and color throughout the day to strengthen and fortify and protect us. With love, in love. Have a beautiful day. You are loved.
We are embraced by arms that find us, even when we are hidden from ourselves. We are touched by fingers that soothe us, even when we are too proud for soothing. We are counseled by voices that guide us, even when we are too embittered to hear. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love and unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love and unending love. We are supported by hands that uplift us, even in the midst of a fall. We are urged on by eyes that meet us, even when we are too weak for meeting. We are loved.